everyone, I'm Katchy.
And I'm Locke. Welcome to the very first episode of Movie Bros.
We're a couple of guys. We like to play a lot of video games, watch a lot of TV shows, and most importantly, watch a lot of movies.
That's right, and our YouTube channel is dedicated to bringing you our opinions and our reviews of those.
Yeah, and if you've got any suggestions, very first episode of what we should review or maybe should improve upon, leave it in the comment section.
For our very first review, we chose From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah, I was really impressed by this piece. Most of all, not by Rodriguez's directing, although it was really good. I thought Tarantino as an actor was especially noteworthy.
Yeah, and we've got to say, Tarantino is not the greatest actor out there. He chose to portray himself in a lot of his movies, Reservoir Dogs, Django Unchained,
and Pulp Fiction. He was pretty iffy in all of those, and I thought he really came to light as a pedophile/killer in this one.
He's absolutely very believable in this movie.
And yeah, the direction is great. And the movie itself, if you want to talk about the movie, it is split in two parts. I won't ruin the second part for you, but once you get to the second half of the film, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. It's just a complete change-up. You'd be very surprised if it was two directors.
Yeah.
If it was Tarantino and Rodriguez.
It's about as inconspicuous as a car crash could be, really.
Yeah, really. It's like two directors directing one film and mashing it together. It was it was good.
One of the first collaborations of Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez. It's a very different movie, but at the same time, you see both of their styles within the movie.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. It also has some pretty good performance from Juliette Lewis, Juliette Lewis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Juliette Lewis. And yeah, she was in Cape Fear and Natural Born Killers. I loved her in both those roles.
She was a good part in this.
Yeah, she did a great part in this.
I have to say, it was an interchangeable role.
It was an interchangeable role, but I still like her. I still think she's good. I think she's underutilized in a lot of 90s films. She's probably too old to do a lot of shit now.
I'll mention at the same time the brother in this movie is acted by some Asian kid. I don't know what his name is.
I don't think he's ever acted in anything else.
He's terrible. It makes this movie almost unbearable, but just ignore that character.
Yeah, Harvey Keitel's adopted son, I think it is, but it's a fucking terrible role. I don't know how this Asian kid got cast in the role, but however he did, props to him because he got paid and he probably ran away with that money.
He probably did. He's never been cast again, I can guarantee you.
Yeah, well, it's got a pretty good cast. I mean, Harvey Keitel, George Clooney. George Clooney in this role,
it surprised the heck out of me. It really did. I couldn't believe it. And I gotta say, I really like him as a badass in this role.
He's so badass with that fucking six-shooter, bro. He's like...
But how many times have we seen George Clooney in romantic...
fucking romance. And then you've seen him in okay roles, like Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? And that's an okay Coen Brothers film, but this is his absolute crux. This is it.
This movie is worth watching just for that role, to see a bit of a change up within a character and an actor that you don't really see.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, the rest of the film, it progresses in an odd way. The first half, I have to put this on par with Tarantino's best. It's like Rodriguez really brings it out, and the first half is just... It's something I really cherish.
It's fantastic.
It's something I really cherish. I mean, like, it's something you'd almost cherish as much as Reservoir Dogs or something like that.
It's got a very similar feel to a lot of the things Tarantino would do.
Yeah, I'd absolutely give the first half a willing 10 out of 10. But of course, the second half kind of creeps in and... Yeah.
We're not spoiling for you. The second half you may like even more than the first half. In our opinion, the second half, it's a change-up. It doesn't bring the pace of the movie down. If anything, it quickens the pace of the movie.
It does.
But at the same time, it may influence your choice whether what you would rate this movie.
Yeah, I think it's just, it changes it. It's a perspective. It's a point of view. It's an opinion. And you got to really think about that when you think about this.
Exactly, It's going to be different for everyone. A lot of people are going to hate some of this movie, and a lot of people may love it.
Oh, well, a notable performance that is at the very split in the movie, Selma Hayek. which I know you love.
Salma Hayek, yeah, I like Salma Hayek. I'll admit to it.
Salma Hayek's pretty hot. She's a decent Latino chick. I don't see it myself, but apparently Lachlan does. And
that's the best thing. You don't need any dialogue.
You don't. She has zero dialogue in the snake scene, stripper scene. I even dig that, and that was great. So. Yeah.
Alright, so moving on, what would you review this? Out of 10?
Out of 10.
The whole thing, not half and half. Whole thing out of 10. From Dusk Till Dawn, what do you
From
rate?
Dusk Till Dawn, completing the entire film, I'd give the first half a 10 out of 10, but the very whole film, I'd give an 8 out of 10, well deserved.
An 8 out of 10, okay, that's a pretty big score. I don't know if I can go quite that high, I might go a little bit less. I think I'll go 7. 7 out of 10.
That's well deserved. That's well deserved. From Dusk Till Dawn, I think it's well deserving of a 7 and a 8. It's George Clooney's best role. I think we'll both agree. Both agree that this is.
I don't know whether it's his best role, but it's a role I really enjoyed him in.
And Harvey Keitel, Quentin Tarantino, Juliette Lewis. This is something that is different, if not anything else.
That's right. If you want a bit of a change up, a bit of a different movie you haven't seen in a while, this is a good choice.
Yeah, so definitely. For if you've got it in your collection, pull it out, give it a watch. From Dusk Till Dawn, definitely. You've been watching Movie Bros.
Thank you, and see you
Hey guys, Movie Bros here. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe.